Good morning, Sagittarians. How are you? Okay, this is part 2 of your 2020 preview reading. Subscribe if you appreciate the video, like or comment if it resonates to you. I'm gonna get started with the reading, okay? Okay, so I did part 1. It took about an hour. Okay, that's pretty long because the first part of your reading was like complicated. I had to figure out whether a horizontal card meant it was upright or reversed. You guys need personal readings. If you need a personal reading, look in the description box below. Okay? If you need deliverance from some type of spiritual battle or something like that, look in the description box. There are like 2 ministers in the bottom of the description box that may give you information that may help you overcome. So I'm gonna get started with the love part of your reading. And okay, so here's the first card. Okay, so, and if you didn't watch part 1 of Sagittarius's 2020 reading, then go back and watch part 1, okay? Okay, here we go. Okay, Romance Angels card. Separation is your first card. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, so if you haven't already experienced that in 2019, since a lot of people have experienced that, then maybe in 2020, that may be something that you are dealing with. So the next card is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay, codependency, at least this card is reversed. So addictions are affecting your romantic life, okay? And this is something that has probably shifted, which I guess is a good thing. You're probably putting away addictions, and then I don't know how that's related. Maybe when you're separated from someone, if you were the one who was being addicted to substances or something or bad behaviors, maybe perhaps that's why your partner's separated. So maybe perhaps you're changing that pattern, okay? And maybe that was a red flag for your partner. No, maybe the red flag, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, if you put away addictions, that's a good thing, okay? Okay. Then we have flirt. It says extend your lighthearted energy to others. So I don't know if you're actually in a relationship and you're flirting with other people, or if the separation is like legal or permanent. I don't know. The next card is playfulness. So to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay, this is kind of important. Unrequited love. So it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay, I don't know if this is a red flag. I also don't know what's happening. You may be in separation from your partner. There are red flags that you're noticing. I'm not sure with whom. Okay, you dropped your bad patterns. You're in a happy, playful mood. You're flirting, but I guess the person you're flirting with is maybe not attracted to you, or I don't know if you reverse that. Somebody's flirting with you, but you're not attracted to them. Okay. So the next card is new love in the reverse. It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So instead of new love attracting your attention, perhaps the old person is the one that's keeping your attention. Okay. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. And I have quite a few cards in my hand, so I'll just guess this is 30 minutes of cards left, okay? Okay, so the next card is retreat. So it's in the reverse. It says, it's time to, what is it, disconnect from the world. Okay? But because it's in the reverse, instead of disconnecting from the world, you may be reconnecting with the world. Maybe your relationship had you far apart from your friends and loved ones, or far apart from the places you like to hang out or things you like to do, hobbies and things. Okay, so now we have worth waiting for. So divine timing is at work in your love life. Stay optimistic about your love life. So positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so maybe you haven't found love yet, and maybe perhaps you're just looking back in the past. Okay, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So that means like being happy with your hobbies and the things you like to do. And then when you're doing that, you do attract someone who enjoys the same things that you enjoy. Okay. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, and the last of these cards is finances and career. Okay, financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. All right, here we go. New love. So we just had a while ago new love in the reverse. So like I said, you guys in the first part of the reading, your reading has been very contradictory. So that could be like a lot of people's energies combined together. And so they're like, for some people, one situation works, and for other people, that situation does not work. Or just you're feeling conflicted in your life because you realize your energies are conflicting. Okay, so you guys either need personal readings, or I don't know if you guys are just going to be confused with all the things going on in your life. Okay, so now we have new love in the upright. It says, embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. Okay. Spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Okay, be careful with this card, okay? You are limitless. Recognize this truth. You can do anything you choose to do, okay? When you see that word, you are limitless, just make sure you're not breaking the law or hurting other people, okay? But I think it's saying outside of that, basically, you're choosing your own direction. Okay, so the next card is take a chance on love. When we start to love, our lives are changed forever. Okay, ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. So maybe you're learning how to express yourself. You're learning how to, I don't know, how to use your feelings and put action to your feelings. So maybe perhaps you act a certain way before people, but it hides the true you inside. So your partner doesn't know the true you, maybe. Okay. Love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Sorry that you couldn't see those words. Okay. Slow down. When you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. All right. Demonstrate love. Excuse me. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Okay, you got true love 3 times, but once it was in the reverse. Okay, and these are different decks. So anyway, this love is a once in a lifetime love. Okay? All right. Okay. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show that you care. Express love through gifts. Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. All right, now we have the cards that I might have to explain more, okay? So, big, bold vision. And this card means good energy is flowing and your intuition may be leading you. Softly, softly, the tender touch. This means not forcing the issue. And it means let the things that are coming to you come to you in their own time. The next card is going beyond normal. And this is about following your intuition, not just your logic. And let's see. I think that's all. Okay. Shock of the new in the reverse. And so this seems like you guys are sticking with what you had in the past. Let me see. Right. It's like the old way that you were going about. I'm not talking about with addictions, but either the old person or the old way of doing things when you were making good choices is the right way. I'm not sure what that one is about for you. Let me see, what is it next to? Okay, every journey starts with a single step. So this is about taking care with the details. Like, okay, if you're making, your goal is to get to a certain direction. Every choice that you make impacts your process and getting toward your goal, okay? So don't make little decisions that are throwing you off the course. Like, the little details, like how, I don't know how to explain this. I think I just said it, okay? Every journey starts with a single step, so watch the steps you take, make good choices, and maybe you will get to your goal, okay? And so this is the romantic part of your reading, so I don't know if your goal is toward true love, based on what I'm seeing so far. Inner trust. Inner trust means stop hiding from the world, but also trust when you know something is dangerous. So inner trust is like stepping out and being your true self, where you're not hiding your emotions. I think this is maybe not into the world. If we're talking about relationships, it means be true with your partner. I'm not sure if this is your past partner. My voice is kind of going out. Excuse me. Okay, I'm not sure if this is talking about your partner you're in separation with. Like maybe you weren't showing them your real feelings, because it was saying earlier, let me see. Okay, embrace your emotions here. It was saying like embrace your emotions, don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. So you weren't showing your partner your true self, okay? You're showing them a face with a mask, like smiling, but inside, maybe perhaps you weren't telling them what was really going on. So the inner trust card is about, I don't know if there's something dangerous or not. The only dangers I saw so far was like if you had addictions or things that were bad in your life. This card, the shock of the new. So if you're in separation from your partner, you either left or your partner left. So the shock of the new is in the reverse. And okay, so maybe you want to go back to your old situation. So it seems like your eyes are on the past. Okay. Conscious connections. This is about you hanging around people you would like to emulate, being around the good energies that you want to become. So I don't know if you're releasing the things like the addictions and the bad things in your life so you can attract good energy. And I do not know who had the red flags. Was it you or your cross watcher? Okay, maybe perhaps both of you had issues that you were trying to clear or something. Okay, or needed to clear. Okay, against the grain is when you lead in your own way, which is unique. Okay, against the grain means that you know that you're different and unique and you're walking in that and you're okay with it. Before that was conscious connections. So if you have been away from yourself, away from your hobbies, the things that made you unique, okay? Maybe perhaps you're going back to the hobbies and the things that you love. It's probably unusual, but in doing that, you're going to be able to connect with people who are similar to you. And maybe that's where your true love is located. I'm not sure if your true love is your old partner or is someone that you find by being your true self. Okay, so the next card is Come to Life. And this is a card about feeling your feelings, okay? It's about those emotions that you're repressing. You're allowing them to either show or you're allowing yourself to feel them, okay? Instead of pushing it away, instead of ignoring it. So this card is what is already with you. Okay, and this means that you have all that you need to get to where you want to go or to succeed. So, see, you do, but I'm not sure if you've been expressing that. So you're working on expressing that, feeling your feelings, and I guess using the resources you already have to get to where you need to go. Okay, relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. So let go of the past. I'm not sure if that's me saying that, let go of the past, relax the hold of darkness. Something in your past might be dark. It could have been the energy of people around you and how they treated you. If you're unique and you're unusual. I don't know if people are mistreating you in the past or something, but something was preventing you from being who you were. So that could be your upbringing that said, hey, you can't be a tarot reader or, you know, something like that. Relax the hold of darkness. That's what people's intentions toward, that's the wrong thing. What people think is right for you or not, or people judging you, that could be the hold of darkness. And then be at cause. Who are you really? And are you going toward that goal to be who you really are? Okay. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. So this means, again, I think you're following your intuition with this card. And let's see. Life now may not be going according to your plans, okay? Like you planned out what you wanted to happen. But in spite of that, maybe you're following your heart anyway, and it's not what you had planned. Okay. This card, Faith in the Process. I'm not sure if this card was horizontal. Okay, so this might be if it were this way, faith in the process. You have to figure out, do you have faith in this process? Are you on your way to finding your true love? Let me see. Faith in the process. If you do have faith in the process, the card would look like this. If you don't have faith in the process, the card would look like this. Okay. Are you going to get to where you need to go? I'm going to use the next card to maybe get a better idea. I'm not sure if this was you guys reading where it didn't make sense, but it was trying to say that fate has a hand in this. It also almost seems like divine timing is at play. So I don't know if you do have faith in the process that it's all going to work out or you don't. Okay. The next card is listening for truth. Okay. And it's in the reverse. So this means that you're not listening for the truth. Okay, yeah, we getting weird energies now. Listening for truth. I don't know what you're listening to. If you're not listening to the truth, what are you listening to? I'm going to go to the next card and see if it makes more sense. So, what you want wants you. And this card is in the reverse. So, you desire something, but it's not coming toward you. And some of these cards, they kind of are, like I said, you guys need personal readings because these energies are kind of weird. They're either contradictory or they're just kind of weird. I don't know if the message is flowing because it's a lot of energy shifting for you guys. Okay, we have releasing allegiances in the reverse. So you are holding on to your past. Okay, so I'm not sure. We had unrequited love before. We have what you want is not wanting you. You're not listening to the truth. And then I don't know if it's smart to have faith in the process. Because you know so how sometimes we have a desire for something, but we don't always get what we desire. True love is like in the cards, but whether or not you get to that place is in between yourself, the other person, and fate. Okay. So the next card is seeing the true you. So if the energies there were mixed up, that's because I don't know if I can help that. This is something that either has to be worked out, and when it clears, you'll see what happens. Okay. But this card, seeing the true you. Okay, so say for instance, you're looking for the beauty within yourself and trying to figure out if you've been walking on the right path. You're looking at yourself and you're saying, this is who I am, that is what I want. Are you trying to figure out if it's reasonable, if it makes sense? Have you been acting with integrity so far? And are you able to attract what you desire? These are just questions maybe you'll be asking yourself. Okay? Because I don't know where this reading is going here. Okay? Sometimes when we're looking for love, sometimes we find love, and sometimes we find love within ourselves. Most people probably have to love themselves first before they can be loved truly by someone else. And so this card basically is saying that you're in a process of figuring out how to love yourself, how to express yourself, how to be in touch with your own feelings, how to listen for the truth when other people speak or when your partner is speaking. So for some people, relationships are a process of learning what love is, or learning how to love yourself, or being reciprocated and being loved back. So I don't know how this ends or where it's going in this reading. Okay, the next card is self-love. So this has to do with you. I think I said it already. Basically, I just basically explained that. Okay, discernment. Okay, so now you're using the information that you know to make decisions. I know A and B, so now I'm going to do this action in response. You're trying to figure out what do you want to act on and what do you not want to act on. When you love yourself, you're probably trying to draw good energies toward you. Let go of bad habits. Nourishment in the reverse. So this card is about like jealousy, and because it's in the reverse, if you were jealous of someone, you're learning how to not do that anymore. Because if you did, okay, this seems like it's a lesson being learned. Like when you're seeing the true you, you're saying, you know what, I don't want to be jealous. I want to express my feelings. I want to feel my feelings. I want to know which way I'm going to go, because you're using discernment. All of this stuff kind of makes sense. Using discernment, you're trying to make sense out of the nonsense, because this is a little bit confusing, okay? You have love for yourself, okay? When you have love for yourself, you probably don't have room for jealousy. So the good thing is that it seems like you're making progress, at least on a personal level. And so at least you're not in jealous energies. And I'm not sure if jealousy came up earlier in this reading in part 1. I'm not sure, but if it is, it might be something that you did conquer, which is a good thing. Okay, so the next card is change. So we know what change is. Change could, like I said, that you changed your energies. You learn to love yourself. You're not jealous of what other people have. You're dropping your bad habits or addictions. And you're using discernment on what you're going to go toward or what you're not going to. Okay, faith. So a while ago we had faith in process, and I wasn't sure it was a horizontal card. So maybe perhaps the change is, if you didn't have faith earlier, now you're learning to have it. Okay, remember how we had don't talk to your angels in part 1 of the reading? This is a whole process. 2020 is a process of self-discovery, okay? You're learning how to think for yourself, learn how to love others. You are possibly starting to have faith in the process. Okay, and do you see how this woman, her eyes are closed and she's just relaxed? It's not like she's looking towards someone else. So maybe you're becoming one with yourself, okay? So you're having faith that you're growing and changing as a person in a good way, and you're putting away the bad habits and the bad thoughts in your mind and learning how to love. This card is release in the reverse. So I'm guessing you're not releasing your past person. This card I think was horizontal too. Okay? But I felt like it was supposed to be in the reverse. Because it seems, I don't know if it's because it seems like you're holding on to your past person. You guys that have to figure out what this means for you, okay? You're having faith in the process now, and you are releasing the whole situation of whether you get the true love or you don't. Or you're not releasing the old situation and you have faith that things are going to work out. Okay? But for some reason I felt like it was supposed to be in the reverse position, like you're not releasing something. Maybe you still have faith in an old relationship. Okay, and the next card is protection. So it says, you are protecting yourself from the things that you used to chase after. I don't know if that's correct. Let me see. Protection. Okay, I get it. Protection. Like in the past, you had addictions that were messing up your relationship. You're codependent on something that was bad for you. So here, protection is that you're saying you do not want to chase after certain things. I think you have your mind on the past relationship that you're in separation from. Okay. Blossoming. So as you're growing as a person, and this card is number 33, okay? Interesting number. So blossoming. So you're overcoming your immaturity, okay? Emotional immaturity, you're overcoming it. You're learning how to love yourself. You're letting go of the bad addictions that was causing a problem in your old relationships. So where it was saying, look at the red flags, I think you might have been the person who had the red flags, okay? That's why you had to let go of your addictions, let go of codependency. So blossoming, now that you're overcoming your bad ways, you're supposed to now be careful of jealousy coming at you. Because now maybe you are coming up smelling rosy, and then other people are looking toward you and being jealous of you. So you have to watch out for jealousy now. Okay, so I don't know where the story was going, but now it's sounding better. It was confusing almost the whole way through, okay? Now, sovereignty, okay? So now that you are letting go of your bad ways and bad thought patterns, you're letting go of codependency, now you can kind of stand on your own and say, okay, I grew up a little bit, I matured a little bit, I can stand on my own, I love myself now. And now that you love yourself, you may attract love, okay? But for the moment, it seems like you are doing well, okay? And you may be by yourself. Hunger. So this card means that, okay, what you are desiring, you do not have it right now, but it will come to you. This card could be about money, but in this case, we're talking about love. So you don't have love now, but it will probably come to you later at some appointed time. Maybe when fate approves of it. Purity. I don't know what this means coming behind the hunger card. It's saying what you want is going to come to you. You don't have it yet. It might come to you in a simple way. It may not be all that complicated when it comes to you. Okay, blind faith. Are you having blind faith in the process now that you do have faith? You're gonna trust the process, maybe? And then self-reflection. This is the last card, and it means introversion. So you're thinking within yourself. You matured quite a bit. You're like, wow, I've grown so much. You know, like when you're a kid and you're like, mommy, did I grow any? Well, here you've grown a lot emotionally, okay? So I guess you're observing the new you and you're proud of yourself. And so this reading does not end with a love situation. It ends with Sagittarians being empowered and having grown emotionally. Okay, so this may or may not resonate for all of you guys, but it was quite a confusing read, but it at least ended like it made sense. Okay, so I don't know how your 2020 is going to treat you, but anyway, be blessed. Subscribe if you like the video, like, comment. If you do need a personal reading, look in the description box, and you guys take care, okay? All right, thank you for listening.